Thanks to Wise for sponsoring this video, and the information provided about Wise is valid at the time of the video's publication, but it can change at any time.
Blimey, fancy seeing you lie here.
Yes, blimey. It is blimey actually, because when we were last here filming in September, we didn't think that we were going to have this to show you.
No.
Next time we started filming.
No, it was on the list of jobs to do. It was just a bit further down than it turned out.
Probably about a year further down.
Yeah.
But the reason we've done this was because, so just before we came in October, we realised that if we wanted to have a really nice family stay here in February, we actually did need to do something.
Yes, a bit of severely major DIY. Blimey, what have you done that for?
This was a bigger job, really, than the partition, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a partition, but instead of between rooms, it was between floors.
So we only really decided to do it just a few days before we got here in October. And so as soon as we got here, we had a mad scramble to find out where to get materials from. Anyway, let's go and have a look.
Have a look at this jobber. The job we're going to show you is in the bedroom. And I kind of disintegrated the wardrobe doing it. But it is a new ceiling.
Ceiling/floor. Actually, the floor is the whole reason we did it. But we'll take you upstairs in a minute and show you what it looks like from above. So these are our lovely new beams for this bedroom. We did it so quickly. I'm just really aware of these drips. Oh dear. I probably should have ignored those. And not even filmed them.
They're the ones you painted, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's right.
See that one down there, the no drip on? I did that one.
Oh, wow.
Because I signed that, it's got my name on.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
What a work.
And you did that one, look.
Oh yes, I did that one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's me, the artist. No,
Yeah.
It probably was me, I think, but it took ages to do, and we did it in such a mad rush.
Yeah, because we hadn't got many days left until we were going back to England, hadn't we?
No,
and it's like, this has got to go on.
Yeah, it was delivered on Friday and we were going on Monday. I'm going to take a minute or two now to give you some really useful advice. Now, we know that a lot of people watch our videos because you're interested in buying a Spanish property yourself. Me and Rob recently found out that when we bought our house for €39,000, we could have saved around £500 if we'd used Wise to transfer our money instead of our bank. This is because Wise will always give you the mid-market exchange rate. So for us, that's really gutting, but it's good news for you, because if you used Wise to transfer your money on a £50,000 property purchase, you could save around £1,000 if you used Wise to transfer your money versus your bank. And obviously, the more money your property costs, the more money you could save by using Wise. For large-scale transfers, Wise have a dedicated team of experts to make sure your transfer is smooth and secure. And if you use the app, you can track your transfer every step of the way. And up to 74% of transfers are instant, so that's very good. This information about Wise is correct at the time of recording this video. If you click on the link in this description, you can get a free transfer of up to £1,000 or a free Wise personal card. Could you put the light on, darling, please? That would be super. Okay. Yes, this door was a casualty, but we'll say why there were casualties. That door was one casualty. And it's not finished yet, is it? We've still got...
We've got some, tidying up and filling in to do.
Yeah.
Basically, this is the old ceiling, which it was like pine trees.
Yeah, the old ceiling, it was like cladded. I don't know if we ever specifically filmed it.
Well, we didn't because
we didn't know we were going to do this, did we?
And it was also cladded with wood, so like in the lounge, you can't actually see what was above it.
No, but it was just wooden beams, and then
it was filled in with
with
old plaster. But it was upstairs. It was really, really uneven and really, really rough.
It was so uneven. Anyway, I'm going to stop filming here now.
But actually, before we go upstairs, I want to show you the timeline, because the most amazing thing is that Rob did this almost entirely on his own, but almost as amazing is how quickly it actually took him to do it. Monday morning, we drive around to the nearest builders merchants looking for wooden beams. None of the places we visit sell them. They only sell concrete beams. In the afternoon, Rob takes off the pine cladding. In the evening, I chat with Isabel in the village, and she says local people only ever use concrete beams. We try sending a message to the builder who did the new roof, asking for a quote. His reply: "You can't do it for 2 months, and it will be around €900 for each set of 2 beams. We've got 6 beams. We don't want to pay €3,200. Tuesday, we try builders merchants a bit further afield. No luck, but then at 1:45 on Tuesday, just before closing time, one of the places recommends somewhere. Wednesday morning, we go there and we find wooden beams. Yippee! But the fastest they can deliver is Friday. We're going back to England on Monday. On Thursday, Rob smashes the old plaster out through between the beams and takes down the old beams.
Okay, let's go up the stairs then. So I'm out of breath, and that's because we just lost the mic, so I've been up and down 3 times. Someone did comment once on a video, "Oh, you're so out of breath. You need to do some exercises." Okay, so here we go. So what was it like before? I'm hoping, and I really think I must have, some footage from before when we filmed in the loft of the floor. So if you look here, you can see
it's kind of like a lunar landscape, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but the further you got towards the window, the more lunar it was. And basically, the bed, let's just go upstairs. The bed there, which was a new bed, is a new bed. It was sort of about here. It was about level with here. And because it was me that slept in the bed, because it was so near the edge here, I had to build a little fence, and I must have some film of this, a little fence of water bottles, that chair probably, just things so that if I accidentally got out of bed in the middle of the night to go to the loo, as we middle-aged ladies do, and probably middle-aged gentlemen, so if I got out of bed in the night to go to the loo, I didn't accidentally go
straight.
Ah, yes. You don't really want that in the middle of the night, do you? No. So,
but also, we wanted to bring a desk up here and a chair, and you couldn't physically use the chair on the floor because it wouldn't move.
So the bed being here is great. It's great because it's flat now. And even though the bed was quite far over here, we had to stand it on tiles, didn't we?
Well, it's
it just wasn't flat.
The floor is completely unlevel.
It was just so unlevel. And we thought, going forward, long term, We need this to be a proper working room.
Yeah.
We need to have the bed there. The bed needs to be safe. I want to have my desk and chair here so that I can teach from here, so I can edit the videos, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it was a massive job, wasn't it? So the stuff was delivered on the Friday.
Yeah, it was horrendous for it. There you go.
Yeah.
We had a mad painting session to paint all the boards and all the joists.
Yeah,
and
outside the very day they got here.
But yeah, it was...
And then they didn't deliver all the stuff, so I had to go chasing back for it. Like 1.5 hour plus round trip in the middle of all the painting. So that was the Friday. And then we got all the room downstairs full of stuff.
Well, it's full of rubble, and we couldn't get a skip, could we?
Couldn't get a skip. Lovely neighbours told us where someone in the village who just bought a house last year had got a skip from. So they told us where they got the skip from. So I phoned the people, and they said, actually, I think they texted me back to say they had a skip. We could have a skip. It was €120. So fine, happy with the price. And then we said, great. Can you bring it today or tomorrow?
No.
No, sorry. Hey, this is Spain. What did we expect? So they had one. We could have it, but not till next week. Next week, we'll be back at work.
Yeah.
So I think I was walking around the square, the little village square, on the Saturday morning, and I saw my friend from the village, and she said, "How's it going?" And I said, "Well, it is going, but we've got a problem because we can't find a skip." And she said, "Oh, okay, let me go and ask my husband." And she said, "I'll text you." So she sent me a message just like half an hour later to say, "Husband's friend has got a skip. Woohoo!"
Yeah, and he came like...
It came, it was Saturday tea time, was it?
Yeah.
Saturday tea time. And then, really amazing, just before it was delivered, we were outside the back of the house, and this old job man who we know walked past with his 2 little dogs. So I said, "Oh, hola," blah, blah, blah. And I said, "I don't suppose there's any chance at all you're free tomorrow that you could come and help Rob put some rubble into the skip?" "Yes, no problem." So wow, it was so amazing. The skip, and we don't want to say his name, obviously, because we really try and we protect the privacy of everyone in the village, because they didn't ask for us to come here and start filming. Yeah. So he turned up. Was it on the Sunday? It was on the Sunday. Was it the Sunday or the Saturday? Anyway, so he turned up, and we thought it was going to take him all day, so we agreed a daily rate.
Yeah.
He'd done it in 2 hours. In 2 hours.
Yeah. Bear in mind, this room's like 3 metres wide.
I've got some
3.6 metres that way, and about that deep of rubble that had come out of the roof.
Yeah.
It would have took me all day, and this guy's just...
And also,
what a trooper.
You had hurt your back, hadn't you, the previous
and I knew,
day?
like 2 days later, I was going back to England, straight back to work.
Straight back to work, go back on the Monday, Tuesday at work.
Yeah, back in, so it was like...
So you couldn't get yourself really, really tired. So he did it in like 2 days. I'd bought stuff to make him for dinner, bought drinks, cakes and stuff.
Yeah, and he's just done. Yeah, it's just
have the meat, take it, go and cook it yourself, because it's not even anywhere near dinner time.
Yeah, so fantastic.
Yeah.
And while he was doing that,
grateful.
I could get all the roof joists on.
Yeah.
And there we go, we're done, we're finished.
Yeah, so we finished this. I'll say we. So obviously I was the gopher, I was cooking the dinners, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't just sitting there painting my nails. Oh no. But it was you that had to physically lift it. So obviously this all needs finishing off here, doesn't it?
Yeah, the edges need butting up.
Yeah, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to film, please could you open the window? How absolutely wonderful. Oh, still so windy. because now when I'm sitting doing my work, that's my view. Or even it makes me want to just sleep here, so I can just sort of roll over in the morning.
And that's your view out of the bedroom window?
Yeah, because I always wanted to have a view of a mountain out my bedroom window. And actually, it's not the most beautiful mountain in the world. You can just about see over there in the distance some slight blue hills. But hey, a mountain out your bedroom window. I think that's pretty good. We have the story of the wardrobe.
The broken wardrobe.
So, darling, if you can just demonstrate the state of the wardrobe, and I'm a bit wary.
Well, it's mullered, basically.
If you open the door, it might collapse even more. Oh, yes. Right, okay. And let me just now explain why it's like that. I can't remember which day it was, but I think I remember it being near lunchtime. And this door was closed. So I was looking, I think I was wanting to ask you what you wanted for lunch or something like that, or whether you were ready for a sandwich. So I came in here, I opened the door, and at that very moment, I looked up, and there you were. The ladder was propped up against the top of that wall, no, it wasn't, actually. The ladder was propped up against the wardrobe. So the ceiling wasn't on yet. There were no beams there. And I saw you step from the ladder, which was standing against the wardrobe. You stepped from the ladder, and you were too far away from the floor upstairs. Bear in mind, this ceiling wasn't built yet. So you stepped onto the wardrobe, and as you stepped onto it, I just thought, no, the wardrobe is made of like MDF, and you're stepping. So you stepped onto the wardrobe.
It's not made of MDF. It's made of
like paper,
chipboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah, that's like 10 centimetres, 10 millimetres thick.
10 millimetres, yeah, exactly. So you stepped on the wardrobe, and I thought, I uttered a silent prayer in my head, because I just saw disaster happening. But you somehow amazingly managed.
I'm built like a cat.
Okay, yeah, like a deer.
Feline.
Yeah, feline. Yeah. You leapt.
When you only weigh 5 stone, you can do all these things.
Oh, absolutely, you can.
It's like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that's it. So.
Apart Spider-Man doesn't wreck the wardrobe.
Oh well, maybe you did in that other film that. Yeah, whatever.
Never
okay,
got released.
That's right. Yeah. So you just managed to step into what was left of the ceiling, that bit which we've just showed you, which is still there, and then the ladder came whoosh back this way, and the wardrobe collapsed. But you were absolutely, completely unharmed.
Something like a cat.
Like a cat. Yeah. That's it. Amazing. Yeah. So, wow.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we had some grateful prayers that day. Okay, and then that leads us to today.
Mending the mullered wardrobe.
Yeah. So
everything inside it is completely full of dust, because all this has still got building rubble on top.
Yeah. And you might think, of course, I can just sense it, that people are sitting there going, throw the wardrobe away. Throw the wardrobe away.
It's old, it's tat.
It's old, yeah. You can have a lovely IKEA wardrobe, and they'll deliver it, of course. IKEA? You're not allowed to say that word in this house. No. Well, actually, I did have a look on IKEA's website, and yes, they would deliver. I looked to see if there was anything that looked old. And there wasn't. So
now Rob's got the job of rebuilding the wardrobe and restoring it, and probably spending more in wood to restore it than the scabby thing's worth anyway.
But we're so lucky that, as well as being like Spider-Man, You are also like, I'm trying to now think of a famous DIY person who can make anything. You can make anything. You built a Land Rover from scratch.
Yeah,
You can make anything.
I like Land Rovers. I don't like skanky old wardrobes.
Yeah, but look.
I just want to drag outside and smash.
Well, I'm just feeling very relieved that I've prevented you from doing that.
So, yeah.
So that's it then now. You are going to use...
The next time you see that, it'll be like it was before I broke it.
What's that programme they say? And now I'm going to use all my skills. Is it A Place in the Sun? Oh, well, this is A Place in the Sun. Well, today it's A Place in the Wind, the windy sun.
Yeah.
So now, Rob, you are going to use all your skills to create a wonderful restored wardrobe. And then once again, we can have somewhere to put our clothes in instead of keeping them in the washing baskets. Hooray! And so I'm just coming back in now to see how you've been getting on. Can't really see from this angle. Let's see.
All right.
Ooh.
It's not going to be any, masterpiece.
Well, as long as it
But
works,
it wasn't a masterpiece in the first place, so.
No,
Yeah.
that's great.
So yeah, piece of wood all the way around, look. So that's fixed onto.
Lovely.
And then I'll put a piece of wood there, piece of wood there, piece of wood down there, because the centre bit,
Oh, I'm going to... Excuse me, sorry.
the centre bit stays in position. So that'll give it, this bit isn't a door,
Oh, yes.
it's just got a door on either end. So yeah, put that bit in, then we've got new hinges to go on there, because they're all smashed from where somebody smashed them. And then yeah, that's it, done.
Super duper.
And then everything's got to be put in the washing machine because it's all full of dust and mank from the ceiling.
Okay,
And then yeah,
great. I'll come back for another update in a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes.
that's how you can get lost.
Put the dinner now. So
Very
yeah.
good.
Wow. Yippee! That is looking pretty amazing, isn't it? Is that it then? Do you know what? It's better than it was before. The doors work better. Oh, lovely. Oh, well done, Duck.
Clear it all out.
Yeah, that's fab. Oh, great. Now we can tidy up. What a relief.
Okay.
Yeah.